Hello, welcome back to another episode, and it's still sunny, which is surprising for here. Anyway, just a quick update. The E60, I'm not particularly happy with how it's sitting at the moment. The rears are perfect, that way I want it. The fronts are not. I put 30mm spacers on it, and the wheel will hit the shock if I lower it anymore. So I've ordered bigger spacers. Hopefully they'll be here this week, so I get that done. So what are we doing today? So today I've got some fibreglassing to do on my M Sport bumpers here, where all these parking sensors were, the washers, the towing thing, same on the rear, all the parking sensors. They're all coming out, and I'm going to flush them. And I'll probably be getting the M Sport bump side skirts on today as well, get them painted up. And also, I've got a repair to do on the 91 spoiler. This hinge broke. So when it was like that, the hinge broke, flew up through, it dented the car and smashed the spoiler. But I'm thinking of making a little ducktail for this anyway. So that's today's plan. God, it's boiling today. Let's get to it. So I'm going to start with the 91 spoiler. As you see, it's missing a very big chunk. We don't know where that is. When I bought the car, it was missing. So method to madness. I'm going to cut the structure out. There, with the grinder, pop that out. I'm going to tape this side, put some tape on there, glass this side, and then I can stick the structure back down again, and then sand and body filler on the other side. So for those who don't know, I actually originally went to, I did boat building for 3 years in Falmouth Marine School, and stupidly after I left that I started working on cars. Not the best decision of my life, but there we go. But I still do a fair bit of fiberglassing. I've got a mould I've made for a friend of mine, Big Ducktail. He does drifting. He's got an E36 compact. I'm going to do an upcoming video soon on that, which I'm quite looking forward to. Something a bit different. Fitting coilovers to BMWs all the time. So let's get to it. Right, got now out of the way. We've got a clear space now to get all this cleaned up. Get ready for glassing. You can use parcel tape to do this if you want to. Get a piece of cardboard, cover it with parcel tape, flip it down, hot glue it down, because the fiberglass won't stick to that. But I don't have that. All I have is masking tape. So I know there's going to be some experts out there that say, oh, I'm doing it wrong, but I know. But this is all I have for the moment, and I need to get it done. As you can see, I'm going to fiberglass that. It should just stick to that, so when I peel it off the other side, all I have to do is body fill it, a bit of sanding, paint it, and you'll never know. That's the theory anyway. Acetone, always clean with acetone. Make sure you get a good adhesion on it. we go. Now I'm not going to go too mad with the layers. I'm only going to put 2 layers on this. It's not a particularly structural area. It doesn't need it. I've got this, I think this is 450 matte. So I'll just literally pop a bit on there. I can trim this up in a second. A little bit on there. Guess I missed the itching. So I don't actually have an old mixing cup or anything. I've got one of these, so I'm really unprepared for all this. But we will make do. I'm not going to need a whole thing on this. I'm going to use the tiniest amount of catalyst because it's so hot today, it's going to go off pretty quickly. Mix that up. And there we go. Nice, easy, quick, simple repair. Nothing too crazy. Once it's set, I peel off the masking tape, body filler it and paint it. It's not something you're really going to see. It was pointless buying another one for it. So what I'm going to do now, pop that back on there. Something like that. And I'll probably get some weights on that. Yeah. Lovely. Right, obviously that's not the professional way to do it, and I probably will get some stick in the comments for it, but it will work, it will do the job, that's all I need it to do. So, I know I said also that I was going to make a ducktail spoiler for this. I'll probably do that in a separate video, because it's quite an extensive amount of work that goes into it. So, yeah. Well, that's it. I am also tinting the rear lights of the Audi. Should do it with film, but I'm not. I'm just using some conventional tint spray. Like that. So I think we'll wait for the E91 spoilers to dry. I'm going to try and get these parking sensors out and start prepping to get them all fiberglassed over. Exactly the same method as what we've done with that. As you can see there, that's one of the parking sensors. We'll take that out. That came off a lot easier than I thought it was going to. Same with that one. We'll just clean up around the area. We'll mask the other side. Couple layers, there. Same with these washer things. Get rid of them. Get all this around here cleaned up. And that one. Right, so that's all the fiberglass and done. All set. I've just got to clean all the edges up. So, this is the 91 spoiler. All set up. Just got to trim the edges. Masking tape off. It's not perfect, but bit of sanding, bit of filling. Be like a new one. Right. Let's do the same with the bumpers. You see the same on the front bumper. All filled in. But I'll put a bit of bridging compound or fiberglass filler on those. And with them, all the other bits. Alright, now onto the rear one. Got all the parking sensors on this one. All filled. It's got a little towing thing. Just got to fill all that in. Same with the front one. Just a load of sanding to do. Bit of filling. But I'll probably do them when they're on the car, just make my life a little bit easier. So the next thing I've got to do is fit the side skirts. So let's get to it. Right, so side skirts. Fairly simple. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 8 T27 bolts. Then you've got 2 trims, 2 bolts underneath there. Can't feel what size they are, but I'll find out shortly. And 2 at the front, but I don't have arch liners in, so let's get these off. I got it. Now I can go over there. There we go. Oh, he looks so much better with that on. The good one is all painted up. Right, time to do the other side. I won't record the other side because it's exactly the same process as it is this side. Next one will probably be the bumpers, and then I'm going to do another tutorial on how to get this rust effect. I have done one in the past, pretty vague video, editing wasn't that brilliant. I'm going to go a bit more in depth about it and show how I would do it. So that's the M Sport side skirts on. She definitely looks better with a bit more flair. Can't wait to get these painted. So I'm going to break these videos down a little bit so it's not one continuous ball of you having to listen to me go on and on and on. So today, obviously we've got the fiberglassing done on the bumpers, got the side skirts on, we've got the E91 spoiler all repaired. I am, as I said, I'm going to do a tutorial when I've got the front and rear bumpers on how to do the rust effect. Go in a bit more detail and make it a lot easier for you to understand. The Second video I'm going to do separately is how to make a ducktail on your standard spoiler. And as I have said earlier in the video, I've got a compact spoiler, ducktail spoiler that I made. It's a 2-part mould for a friend of mine's drift car. This is one half of it. It's a pretty hefty spoiler for a E36 compact, which I'm very much looking to do it. I should be heading down his unit this week. He also wants a top spoiler making up here, which I am going to do on my car as well, and I will be doing a ducktail on mine. Lots to do. I'm going to try and make the videos as easy as it is to understand, make them a bit shorter so I'm not boring everyone to death. So in a few days I'll have another one with the bumpers on my car, starting to do the paintwork. I'll probably do the tutorial on that paintwork first, and then we'll be on to fiberglassing and making the ducktail spoilers so you at home can do it yourself. I'll see you in the next one.